Next, we're going to log on to the EUDR Compliance Administration panel. This is where all of the risk assessments and due diligence reports are created. When we first log in, we're greeted with a dashboard that gives us some statistics on how many reports have been created. Let's start by creating a due diligence statement using sample data. This starts off by adding basic supplier information and then deciding which assessments we want to include in the due diligence statement. In this case, we're going to select all of the assessments: the deforestation assessment, the risk assessment, and the legal information assessment. You can also add your own assessments if you'd like. Here you can add an internal reference number. Next, we need to upload the locations we're going to create a due diligence statement for. You can either import existing data from another data source, or if your suppliers are using the Dimitra mobile app, you can integrate that information directly from there. In this demo, we're going to take information from the Dimitra mobile app. The next step is verifying all of the geolocations that have been added. You can even view these geolocations and make edits on the fly if you need to. Once you approve the geolocations, the system will generate a deforestation assessment in the backend to identify which farms might have deforestation risk. If the system identifies some farms with deforestation risk, however you know, for example, that this deforestation was due to a natural event, you can include that information in your risk mitigation. You can do that by uploading the proof through the Dimitra mobile app from Origin, or by uploading your risk mitigation files. Including this information in the due diligence statement makes sure you have all of the information required to comply. The next step is uploading your risk assessment. We've developed a risk assessment form based on the due diligence requirements to ensure that all operators are compliant and asking the right questions in the risk assessment. These surveys and forms can be distributed to partners and suppliers to answer themselves as well. Now we want to verify the risk assessment and make sure we're okay with the results. The next step is verifying the legal information. This is where we upload any relevant documents to prove legal compliance at Origin. And finally, the due diligence statement is generated. After it's generated and approved, it could be sent directly to your customers or partners, shared with your suppliers, or uploaded directly to the EU portal.